All right. Good morning, tribe, and welcome to the Donut Shop at the beginning of the world. I am your host, Dr. Mark Merriweather Vorderbrook, and coming to you live from Ravenscar, my backyard, where it is 39 degrees out this morning. Hey, good morning, Charles. How are you today? Ooh, oofta, oofta. I'm going to drink more coffee. There's no one here. I don't see anyone by the eyeball scene sign, so. All right. Yep. Oh, there we go. We got 4 people here now. Cool. Good morning, people. Yes, it is a frigid Monday morning. Not freezing. It's a little above freezing. 39 degrees. Hey, Michelle. Good morning. Hey, Jennifer. Yep. Yeah, definitely brr weather. Good morning, Kathleen. How are you today? Ooh, I can see my breath. I guess we're in the see your breath season of the year. Hey, good morning, Mike. Good morning, Tammy. Yep. A chilly morning. But I got something to help with that. Well, I got 2 things. I got coffee. Always helpful. Hey, Darlene. And check this out. So just a minute. So, Mrs. Weather made me a hood. Wah. So, yeah, I got a hood. This is awesome. So it's like, separate. I have hoodies and so forth, but she knows my love of like Lord of the Rings and that sort of thing. And so she made me a hood. Isn't this cool? Oh, it's warm. It's made from wool because I like wool. So very cool. Hey, good morning, Susan from the UK. You're a long way from home. Welcome to a Texas breakfast morning. I guess it's UK supper for you. Hey, good morning, Alan. How are you? Thanks for posting those pictures. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Charles. April. Thank you. Nice hood. Kelly. Yep. And, you can wrap it around. And yep. Hey, Tina. Good morning. Yep, a druid hood. There we go. So yeah, I'm rocking my medievalness here. I thought you were Aragorn. I'm not as good a tracker as Aragorn. I tried learning tracking, and I can kind of recognize a few things, but Chirpy says hi. Good morning, Bonnie. Yeah, it was an exhausting weekend, but it was a good one. Okay, Mrs. Weather's going to be pleased that you all like the hood. Off a little to the side. Yeah, good enough. Hey, good morning, Donald. Yeah, hanging out in the hood with my homies. Oh, yeah. Hey, Clayton. Good morning. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about the hood, as you can see. I was waiting for people to show up before I put it on. All right, Tina. Off to do good things. Hey, have a great Monday. Off to wake up grands and head to Baylor. See you tomorrow. Okie dokie. Stay safe. Yep. I have the tracking bandana, and I've actually taken classes with the fellow who created it. But I'm better at plants than I am at seeing subtle bends to grass. Yeah, I suggested that to her, but she's too busy with her own company doing the computer stuff. I like her pattern. I'll ask her. Remind me. I don't know what pattern she used. I know she doesn't freehand things. I know she found a pattern somewhere. It's crocheted, not knitted. I know that. But other than that, all I know is it looks really cool. So it has like the long scarfy things, and it goes in back, and it keeps my ears warm. I have big ears, so it helps with that. So I like it. Hey, Kiri, good morning. I think Chirpy is a little freaked out by it. Like I walked out earlier with it on, and he like stopped in mid-song. So I don't know. Maybe I look like the Grim Reaper of birds. I doubt it. What would the Grim Reaper of birds look like, and what would he use? Maybe he just has a really long beak or claws. I suppose he looks like a hawk. Oh well. Chirpy's pretty vocal this morning. Hope you can hear him. Hey, Darlene. Yeah, she did a good job. She always does a good job. She's meticulous. Yeah, meticulous to a capital M. Huh, okay. Just saw a post while waiting for you. Woman thinking of adding horehound to elderberry syrup. What do you think? I think that'd be okay. Especially for head colds and not sinus infections. I guess sinus infections. But yeah, I mean, there'd be no harm with it, but it would be mainly for respiratory type stuff. Ooh, yeah, there we go. The birds would wear something like a plague mask, plague doctor mask. Wow, my tongue stopped working. Hey, good morning, Jonathan. What are you laughing at, Amy? Hey, Kelsey, good morning. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Oops. There we go. Yeah, Carol, Grim Reaper is a cat. That would make sense, especially for the birds. Like, I think the number one killer of like birds in suburbia is cats. Of course, a crow, I don't know. I think the crow would be one of the heroes. I mean, the crows, they're the ones dive bombing the hawks and the eagles and all that. Ugh. Good morning. 40 degrees now in itty bitty Trinity. Ice on roofs and cars. I thought there might be frost this morning, but we missed out on the frost. But stay warm. Hey, Rebecca. Great foraging class last weekend in Allen, Texas. Thanks. My kids are on board for learning more. Get in your book soon. Cool. And, excuse me, like I said, I asked that you order the book through the Foraging Texas link there. There's multiple links to it. Click any of the links on there. Because like I said, with the Idiot's Guide, I don't get any royalties. So the only way I get any money from it is from the Amazon sales commission if you go to that specific link. Oh, what's this? There was a Kung Fu Show episode on tracking and how many changes the forest as he passes through. It was a good lesson for me on how to perceive changes and become more discerning about what was in front of me. Cool. I'll have to check that out. I think Kung Fu is available on Amazon Prime. Hey, good morning, Chris. Oh, wow. S. Okay, good morning, tribe. Contractor starting on the rehab of my 120-year-old farmhouse this morning. Beyond excited. He should be here any minute. I hope you have the best of luck with him and that everything goes smoothly. And the only surprises are big bags of coin found hidden in the walls. Hey, Chris. I'm back here after the crazy Bologna has calmed down. All right. Hey, Roxana, good morning. Hey, Bernice. Oh, your phone was on dark mode. Okay. The dog is a Grim Reaper. He drags up every dead thing within a mile to my front porch. Maybe he's Charon, the boatman of the River Styx, the one that, after the Grim Reaper kills the person, then he takes him, to the land of the dead. And maybe your house is the land of the dead, and that's scary to think about. And especially when I got this kind of scary looking hood now that Okay, anyway, on to happier thoughts. Let's see, what does Pam have? Oof. Yeah, okay, Lordy waking up all 3 grandsons and getting them to school, 39 here this morning. Smell of bacon, perhaps? All right, today is a miracle day for me. Today is December 7th. Due to a clerical error, my daddy was transferred from Pearl Harbor back to the mainland 10 days before it was bombed. Had that error not taken place, there may not have been a Bonnie. Wow. Okay, that's astounding, Pawnee. Glad it happened. Here's to clerical errors in the government. Yay! So, when you think about, somewhere in everyone's background, there's an ancestor that probably should have died that didn't through something. And Bonnie, you actually know exactly what it is. That's wild. Hey, Doug. Cool. Young adult grandchildren are intrigued with foraging and plants. Up there in Iowa, Sam Thayer over in Wisconsin is the man up there. The dude. I don't know. There's probably some foragers in Minnesota, but Sam Thayer kind of dominates that area. But his books, he has 3 out now. That would be absolutely fantastic for them. Hey, good morning, Kimberlyn. Okay, besides water source and growth zone, what is important to account for when planning on permaculture plot? Okay, a big thing is sunlight. Where is the sun coming from? What are the directions? What will shade what throughout the day and throughout the year? So having a good idea of the sun's movement and where it will be shining on throughout the year on the plot is another big critical thing, because that will help you determine where to put the sun plants, where to put the shade plants, and where to put the big plants that will cause the shade. If I could go back and do it over, that tree would not be there. I planted it as a way of shading the entire yard, which it ended up doing, but then it changed the plants that I could plant there. So I don't have a lot of good options, or I don't have the option to plant a lot of full sun plants because my yard really doesn't get full sun anymore. So sunlight, and where the sunlight will be shining and where the shadows from what you want to be the big plants should be. There we go. All right. Hey, good morning, Serenity. Yeah, definitely. So to the S, let us know you find anything cool. Tools, cast iron, demonic portals, whatever. Hey, good morning, Henry. Oh, Dad's here. Good morning, Dad. Let's see. Last day of duck hunting yesterday. Had a great hunt with capable partners members, although our shooting was atrocious. 30 degrees, so we were all dressed warm with our heaters going. Grandson Josiah and had a great time. Cool. Able-bodied helpers worked their butts off in mud, was knee-deep. Yeah, so capable partners. Love you, Dad. Love you, Mom. Capable Partners is this organization that takes or matches up able-bodied helpers to take people with physical handicaps back out in the woods to do fishing and hunting and that sort of thing, the sportsman type stuff. Dad was one of the founding members way back in the late 70s or early 80s, somewhere in that time. And there it was mainly like people that had farm accidents or fell off a roof or a motorcycle accident and ended up with a broken neck. But then when the Gulf War, Middle East stuff started up, they started getting a lot of military members in there too. And so it's been really good for them. People who thought, now that I'm in a wheelchair, I can never go, duck hunting again or go out and about fishing again. Well, they were wrong. The Capable Partners is there to get them out in the boats, get them in the deer blinds, all that sort of thing. Awesome organization. Let's see. In college, my dorm roommate was from Japan. She was confused because Pearl Harbor was bombed on January 8th for folks in Japan. Interesting. Yeah, I guess the Japanese calendar or something. Hey, Diana. Good morning. Up. Where'd he go? Ah. Let's see. All right. Well, there he is. Okay. Let me just. What do you think? Jonathan, inbox me for accurate reading and spiritual guidance. I'm thinking let's just da-dunk. Da-dunk. Okay. They have been da-dunked. All right. Hey, Chris, I'm in the process of buying a house. I can't wait to have a yard again. I've been looking at native plant seeds and dreaming of how I'll transform my future living space. Most definitely. Don't forget a fire pit, because those are awesome, and a little place for your kids to play. Hey, good morning, Constance. Yeah, a chainsaw would take that tree down, but it's a nice tree, and I don't want to take it down. I just learned to adapt to my mistakes from the past. There's a life lesson in there. Plus, there's a 26-inch natural gas line behind this fence, so there's an easement through there. And once a week, it gets mowed, and they always have lunch under this tree. Oh, there it is, this tree. Plus, Chirpy hangs out in that tree a lot, so it's Chirpy's tree. Man, this hood is nice and warm. Okay, silliness, but hey. Oh, cool. Okay. Going for Christmas, I'm renewing my Ancestry.com. Cool. Oh, yeah. Demonic portals and river Styx underworld porches. Your hood is influencing your thoughts. That may be. Here's what I know. I know what I need. I need more coffee. There we go. Soul unfrozen, happiness fusing through the body. I got that Reaper look going on. I got that warm look going on today. Like I said, my wife made me this cool hood. So, had to show it off to everyone. Oh, cool. Chris says, that's awesome. I had a great uncle that had hemophilia, and we created a deer stand that could be accessed from an ATV. Cool. How high off the ground was the deer stand? And you just like drive up and then immediately from the four-wheeler or the ATV, just get up the thing there? Yep, Jonathan, I must track this on, but that might take until summer solstice, seeing how it will move from where it is right now. Jonathan, there are websites that will kind of, based on your, you punch in your GPS coordinates, and it will tell you the different positions of the sun at different times of the year. Usually these things are used for planning solar arrays. So, Google solar panel sun location calculator type thing. And you can get an idea, at least, of, the direction that the sun will be coming from at different times of the year. So check that out. Let's see. Really, what is the name again? You're talking the capable partners, the able-bodied helping the physically challenged. Okay. So what is my favorite permaculture book for beginners? Gaia's Garden. G-A-I-A-S, apostrophe S. Gaia's Garden, second edition. Not the first edition, the second edition. Absolutely fantastic. It really, for beginners, it's understandable, and it will get you to a point where you can actually start, permaculturing your yard. So Gaia's Garden, second edition. Let me just write this down here. Beginner's Permaculture Book Gaia's garden, second bed. There we go. Did it go? There we go. Okay. Ooh. Yesterday, church service was cold. Heater broke, wouldn't turn on, so sanctuary was cold. It was 52 degrees in there. Glad I wore a sweater, brought my coat. Yep. That's the time. Okay, Terry. The international dateline runs north to south in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Just Japan is a day ahead of us. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, actually, I should have thought of that, because when we flew to China to get younger weather, we left San Francisco on Christmas Eve, probably right around 11 p.m. So we got up, it turned Christmas, and then we crossed the international dateline, and it was the day after Christmas. And so we had just a 4-hour Christmas time. But we celebrated it. All right. According to Mrs. Weather, crocheting is real easy. I'll have to ask her where she got the plans from. I most likely she is the type that will take this plan and connect them, and she mixes and matches patterns and so forth. I'll ask her. Let's see. The issue with inconveniently placed trees in a yard is you become quite attached to them, like family. This is true. So the window in which removal is even comprehensible is extremely short. Once you miss that window, you end up just talking to them. Yep. And I don't know if you can see it. So I actually had 2 oak trees. Okay. Right here, I had planted another oak tree to offer even more shade to the house. And it was probably close to 20 feet tall when I finally took it down, because it was just really badly placed. Yep. I wasn't as wise in the way of nature 20 some years ago. Yep. Of course, watching it for 6 months also has its benefits. But yeah, basically sunlight, water runoff, not just how much water you get, but where it goes. And from where it goes, do you need to direct it to other areas, things like that. Yeah, it should be. I think I have a whole section of permaculture. Let me look. Amazon, shop, foraging, Texas, let's see, yep, okay. So I have a whole list of books foraging, Texas, shop, permaculture, resources, doing that. Okay, so if you want to again help me out, did it go? Okay, yeah. So I got a couple of different permaculture books and stuff there that are really good, but definitely Gaia's Garden second edition. Start there, because it is really, really, really good. Hey, good morning, Jennifer Bell. Yep, new baby for Xmas. That was true for Christmas there. She was brightly wrapped. So Dad says, it's amazing how handicapped modify their guns, crossbows, wheelchairs, ATVs so they can hunt and fish. The DNR and the Fish and Wildlife have done a fantastic job of giving us good places to hunt, and only the handicapped can use them with the able-bodied helper. Yeah, so I know the Minnesota DNR has certain duck blinds set up that are only for use for, like people in wheelchairs and so forth. So, yep, trial and error is how we learn, especially when you're a scientist. Ooh, that doesn't sound good, Deborah. Got to run MRI this morning. Hopefully it all turns out really, really, really good. It was a... Then I've trialed and errored a whole lot of cooking and still haven't learned. Hey, nice hat. Like the hat. No Kindle only affiliate page. If you go to the Kindle versions of the book, I guess I don't. I'm just not a big Kindle reader. I always think, in the end of the world, I don't want an electronic device. I want a paperback type thing. But yeah, good point. If you use the link, go to the link, and then look up the Kindle version, I think I still get some, some gratuitous tip type thing. Kelly says, this is so very awesome. I'm a little handicapped, bad back. I still get around pretty good, so understanding limits. I can tell you that doing this for them does so much for them. So many can'ts. What a treasure to have a can. Helps with depression too. Very much so. Oh boy. Yep, Doug, we call that the ask me how I know effect. Very familiar with that. Let's see. AMHIKE. I'm just trying to think, what would that spell if you made it into an abbreviation? Wow. Okay, Bonnie, I found a picture of my great-great-grandmother on my mom's side. Her name was Zenobia Sidney Roselle. Great picture. That's a cool name. That sounds like some science fiction name. Oh, Carrie's a Christmas baby too. I was born on Christmas, so my parents had to celebrate early for my brothers, and then Mom spent the entire day in the hospital. We were kept 4 days so she could rest before going home to care for her 3 children. I need more coffee. Sun's coming up. Oh. Stop. All right, tribe. It is time for the group take. Actually, I got to flip my hood. Oh, there's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Sorry, I'm tapping my inner Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's kind of fun. Okay, so group take. Starting with the liver pill. Cleanse, support, detoxify, protect. I actually need to pull my glove down here. Got to take care of the liver so the liver can take care of you. Very, very important. Oh. Zenobia is the name of the main spring in Barton Spring in Austin. It was the name of one of Barton's daughters. That's cool. So apparently Zenobia wasn't the unusual name it is now. We got, the brain pill, memory focus, mental clarity, attention. Don't forget to smell the bottle of the brain pill. Running low. All right, the immune pill. Support, maintain, protect, fight. Like I said, the COVID numbers are climbing. What that means, I'm not sure. It's Monday, but hey, it's still a good day. Ability, duration, stamina, power. Every day is a good day with the libido pill. I need to get my hood back on here. Had an ancestor named Euphrates. That's interesting. Oh, do you know what time period? April, you're right. The Euphrates is a river over in like the Middle East. Okay, and finishing up the testing of the anxiety pill. And a few of you who will be receiving it should be getting it later this week to try for me. But so far, no bad side effects of any sort. I didn't expect there to be any, but I always test it beforehand before sending it out to people. And I take the pills for, like 2-3 weeks before finalizing the formulation, just to see if there's any weird effects. Nothing. Kind of chill. That's a good. My great grandmother from Ireland. Her name cracks me. Mary Minerva Clementine McCamish. Yep, that's a cool name. Definitely a cool name. Oh, why do I know the name Peregrine White? His brother was named Resolve, which makes me think of carpet cleaner. Okay, 1800s. Because I know that, like, at some point around then, there was the grand tour. The really wealthy people would, like, take a year off and tour Europe and the Middle East and maybe even over to Asia and things like that. Yeah, Obi-Wan kept a lot of secrets. And I see why Obi-Wan did not tell Luke that his father wiped out all the Padawans, all the younglings, with that blue lightsaber he gave Luke. Kind of a downer to add that to the gift-giving moment. Hey, Shirley. You're here. Ah, okay. Peregrine White was born on the Mayflower. That's where I'd heard the name. That's a cool name. Peregrine. That's off. Maybe they were just trying to, they flipped through a National Geographic or something and said, hey, that's a cool name. I like Euphrates. Euphrates Vorderbruggen. And I told you, if we ever had a son, my plan was to name him Maximilian Alexander Vorderbruggen, because with a name like that, he would become president. Ooh. I also have ancestors by the name Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, the 3 Hebrew children in fire. My direct ancestor was Shadrach. Cool. Woo! Wallace descendant. Very cool. My ancestors were repeatedly conquered Slav peasants. Yeah, there's a lot of those too. That's probably why they eventually made it to the United States or North America. Yeah, there's for all the great people or the big famous people in history, there are hundreds of thousands of little people that got trampled on. We had an employee, first name Noble, middle name King. Dad was a literary professor. Noble King. Cool. Whoops. Ooh, never wish presidency on our loved ones. Well, this was, way back when, 20 years ago. Oh, here we go. If I ever had a girl, I wanted to name her Texana Guadalupe. Texas forever. Oh, that would be awesome. Texana Guadalupe. Oh, wow. Okay, Terry. My grandmother was Zulu Marie Thibodeau. Awesome. Or Zula, sorry. Zula Marie Thibodeau. I like that. Man, okay, that's the sort of of name. Don't take this wrong, Terry, but you see her walking by with like a chicken's foot and mumbling to herself. You just make the sign of the cross and get out of her way. Hey, good morning, Stacy. Welcome to the donut shop at the beginning of the world. French Cajun. Yeah, the Zula Maria. Oh, isn't like French and Cajun kind of, the same thing? And Kelly, you may end up with a new heifer named that. Stealing the name. Let's see. My grandmother named Lily Ann Tennessee Henry. Cool. Oh, Bonnie and Kelly finding again a way to become close. We were once again close. I'm related to one of Wallace's top and closest friends and advisors. Oh, okay, but you're here. Always a good thing. Man, Chirpy is going at it. Let's see. Kimberly, my husband's name is Rock Anthony. When we had our son, I tried to get him named River Rock Anthony. Oh, that would be good. I like that one. River Rock. Hey, David. Ah, okay. I recognize you. We're just hanging out every morning like we do. Oops. Let's see. Texana was a famous early Texas Republic baby name. Just read Live as a Wildest Out about early Texas pioneer women. Excellent read. Oh, cool. There we go. I named my child Phoenix, Indiana. Awesome. That's a cool name. Oh, Darlene, you're related to Patrick Henry. Give me liberty or give me death. How are you outside right now? I'm so cold. I got a hood. Ha. And I got a wool vest and another shirt underneath it and wool fingery glove things. Plus, I'm, originally from Minnesota. Oops, what time is it? Ooh, almost time to go here. The name River Phoenix crossed my mind, or River Devoy, after our dad's middle name, David and Lavoy. We ended up with River Anthony. Cool. I like the name Anthony. Oh, man. Okay. It is 8 o'clock. I guess you're right, Stacy. You just showed up right out here at the end. I need to get going. Busy day today. Lots going on. So thank you all. One thing. I screwed up a little. I was saying how this week on Merriweather's World, we'll be having the Houston defense lawyer, Mary Kahn, in to talk about the self-defense laws of Texas. She actually will be next week, not this week. So not this Thursday, but next Thursday, the December 17th. This week will either be about gin or dandelions. And I don't think I did one about dandelions or not. Maybe I did. Did I do one about dandelions? I don't remember. Anyway, throw up some ideas, in the thread here, what you want this week's Merriweather's World to be. Either a gin or give me a plant you want to learn about. So, and then next week will be the lawyer talking about self-defense laws here in the state of Texas. All right, everyone, have a great day. Drink your coffee. Hug someone who accepts your hug and, is allowed to hug under these rules of social whatever. All right, everyone, have a great day. I'm getting out of here. I gotta go.